Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video we will have a closer look on the Damascus 2013 edition from Victorinox. There are some differences not only in the Damascus steel pattern that we see, also in the wood and in the laser engraving on it. So we have here 12 samples of this Swiss Army knife, 12 out of 7,000 pieces that were made for the whole world. These 12 pieces were made within the limited edition for Switzerland. So we're gonna simply start and have a closer look on the pattern and on the grip on the wood scales. Each of the pattern is different. It's like a fingerprint. So we simply have a look at all of them in detail. We see the laser engraving sometimes is a bit darker on the wood. We see on this Damascus that we have 3/4 of the blade, a bit of the eye pattern, and then the front part is striped only. So that's a rather unique pattern like this. Yeah, on the front we have it similar. That's rather unique on this one. I see some of the other have the similar pattern. That must happened by the grinding that it turned out like this on this pattern. Here we see the grain of the wood. Unfortunately, with manufacturing the wood scales this year, that did not work out quality wise too well. The wood is not treated and it still works, as we say in Switzerland, and that is unfortunately not too well done. After this video, those Swiss Army knives will be up for sale. Some will go to Swissbianco Canada. One piece of them will be in my collection. I don't know yet which one. I'm gonna select the one I like the most. Then also we're gonna do a video of the different Damascus Swiss Army knives together. That will follow a bit. It's still really cold in North Georgia. We had a bit of terrible winter here this winter. Basically all did freeze and we had to shut down for a while. Then I got sick, but mainly it's gone now again. It's also a very nice pattern on this blade. Because of the high polished blade that got then etched, it's a bit tough to make good pictures or video of. I hope the camera gives you an impression on how those blades look. And of course on top of the blade we see the pattern as well. The damascus steel material is made in Sweden. It's a high-tech variation of Damascus steel. It's industrial, made out of stainless steel. That properties are really unique. The know-how that they use to make this material is absolute amazing. It's powdered steel that they use, and it's not traditionally forged by hand because the stainless steel material requires an airtight chamber to fire weld together. To simply explain it, it's a relative complex technical process that only few people can pattern weld stainless steel by hand. It's relative complex with the air and all. Here we see also a unique pattern with more like mountains on the blade. Yeah, that was the last piece. The etching is done pretty well. It could be deeper, that you actually feel the pattern, but Victorinox did choose not to do it really deep as we did the prototypes. Etching the blades, manufacturing blades out of Damascus, of damascus steel, is pretty tough. That needs a lot of experience, and it's not that easy at all. This year the points of the blades are less rounded as we had it before. I'm gonna point that out in the video that will follow on the different Damascus Swiss Army knives. We have to see those are serial production knife. Even that it is limited to 7,000 pieces, it's still a serial production. So they needed to speed up the workmanship and all that. It's not a handmade Damascus knife in this regards. So I hope that video will give you a bit of impression how the different pieces of this run can look like. I will make some pictures and put those up on my Facebook and on my photo bucket, and there the static pictures gonna be interesting too, as we see a bit all the blades next to each other. That much about the 2013 limited edition of the Damascus Swiss Army knife.